Hey guys, welcome to Cleveland Middle School. We're so glad to have you back in the building. My name is Mrs. Rogers and I want to give you a tour of the library today, okay? Come along. Okay, we're inside now, and first of all, I want to show you these cubby holes. This is a great place for you to be able to lay down your supplies, your materials, your backpack. This frees your hands up, and it keeps you from running into things here in the library since we're tight on space sometimes. Next, in this same area, we have a map here, and it shows the world. And if you would like to have where you were born on this map, just see Miss Dyrick. We will put a pin, and it will show the places that you were born. Okay, next we're going to go over here to the sign-in, and this is right here at the front desk. I generally will be seated behind that to greet you, but this is where we want you to sign in to let us know you've gotten to the library. First of all, you'll show us the pass that you got from your teacher saying that you could come to the library, and then you're just going to put the date, your name, the teacher that sent you, and the time. This is just so we can keep track of who's coming in and coming out, and so that teachers know that you've been where you said you were going. To show y'all the computer section of the library, okay? We have everything from a color printer to a black and white printer. We have a computer that's going to allow you to play GarageBand and things like that. We have 4 of the Z-Space computers, and that allows you to see things in 3D format. We have a microscope that can be utilized. And then over here we have 4 basic computers that you can use when you just need to do research or other work here in the library, as well as a tablet for drawing. I also want to show you that we have this paper tower that's full of all different kinds of paper that you can use for research projects or any kind of classwork that you're doing. You're welcome to help yourself to that. Here at Cleveland Middle School, we have 2 libraries. We have a digital online library, which Miss Dyrick will give you more information about when you visit. And secondly, we have a physical library. Let me show you around that, okay? We're going to start with our fiction side. And up in the front with these red labels is our graphic novel section. And this is basically a story with pictures. The whole left side of the library is going to be our fiction side, and the books are color-coded. Pink is romance, yellow is sports, and then we carry on with all the other genres, which would be suspense, supernatural, fantasy. Anything that appeals to you, we are going to have it here at the library, and we can help you find that. Here in the back of our fiction section, we have what we call a Traveler's Cafe, and this will be used at times, special times, when you're in the library. You might have a game here, you might have food here or a snack here. This is a special occasion, and Miss Dyrick will give you more information about that later. You'll see on the top of all of our cabinets that we have Playmobil vignettes, and these represent the classic books. These are timeless. And we start here and we have the Haunted House, which represents Phantom of the Opera, Dracula, The Raven, The Legend from Sleepy Hollow. In the back of the library, we have what we call our makerspace. As we move along here, you'll see that we have a virtual reality headset and keyboard. As we move on around the back, we have large Lego sets that we work on. This one is going to be Harry Potter. We have Lego robots. We have all kind of costumes that you can try on. And we have a large inventory of craft materials that we use after school and during the classroom. These are all hands-on experiences for you. Now we're in the middle of the library, and this is going to be our reference section. Here you have big, beautiful, colorful books that give you information about everything that you can think of. These books do stay in the library, but you're welcome to use them for personal pleasure or for class projects, research papers. But you're going to have everything from plants and flowers, automobiles, sports information, ocean, every subject that you can think of. That's what you're going to find here in the middle of the library. On top of the case, you're going to see a hat and helmet collection. The hats you're welcome to try on your own. The helmets, we ask that you come to us and get help. They're very heavy and we don't want to cause any damage to you or the helmets. But these hats let you be anybody you want to be, even if you wanted to be Sherlock Holmes. Now we're on the right side of the library. This is our nonfiction side, which is the factual side. So these books here on the front, these are pop-up books. We do ask that they stay in the library because they're fragile, but the other books in these cases you're welcome to check out. All of the books other than the pop-up books are available for checkout. Again, this is our nonfiction side. On the nonfiction side, you're going to find books that are about facts, that give you factual information. So we have everything from history, math, science. We cover physical health, mental health. We can find out how to make things, how to do things, how to fix things. There's information about people in the back, which are going to be our biography section. And then anything that you can think of that is a factual topic, that's what we're going to find on this side of the library. On the nonfiction side of the library, on the top of the cases, we have vignettes also. These are a timeline, a numerical timeline that walks us from the ancient civilization. So we have everything from the Mesopotamians to the Egyptians, cavemen, and it continues all the way through the settling of America to the modern age of space. They are really fun to look at and we hope you'll enjoy them. We're in the back of the library now, and as you can see, we have some comfortable spots for you to sit down and enjoy a book. We also have a water fountain in the back here that you are welcome to use. Going on down the hallway, you're going to see a coffee and tea bar. Unfortunately, that is just for teachers, not students. Here in the back, we also have some classrooms, so we're going to want to be quiet and respectful of other people's time. But I want to show you this bookcase we have in the back. This is our dead animal case. It's really interesting. You're going to want to take a look at it to see the different species and specimens that we have in here. Here in our library, we also have a DVD collection that you're allowed to check out. It's in the front of the library. You're allowed to have one at a time, and you're allowed to keep it for 2 nights. We ask that you be really careful to not scratch it so that they're there for others to use, but it is extensive and you are welcome to check them out. Around the corner from the DVDs, we have what we call our picture book collection. They are also available for checkout. They have big, beautiful pictures that are illustrated really well, very colorful, and these are also for your enjoyment. To the circulation desk, we want to show you how you can check out books and other materials here in the library today. Good morning. All right, you ready to check out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's your last name?
Beloved.
Okay. Okay, so for a DV, you can check a DV out for one at a time for 2 nights each, okay? All right. And for this, we're gonna check this out. You can keep these for 2 weeks. We're gonna put a card in the back that helps you remember when it's due back. And is this a renewal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and for renewal, you can renew them multiple times. You just have to have it with you when you come into the library, okay? All right, there you go. Have a great day.
You too, thank you. What I liked about the VR headsets is that it gives you an experience to do something, you know, outside of your classroom, and it gives you the illusion that you're actually in the place that you're learning about. I think it really helps some kids that learn more visually, like me, and it has a lot of benefits to it. You know, for example, kids don't usually get bored when you tell them that they're gonna do VR. And, you know, it really gives you like a first-person experience, and I think it improves the learning process of the subjects that we get taught.
Okay, so I think it's scary and fun, and like if we're like learning about Mars, like it'll like help like see the little asteroids. But yeah, I like it, and I'll try it.
One last detail. This is Sir Richard the Lionhearted. He is our silent guardian. He watches over our library and takes good care of us.